What's up out there? It is I, your favorite jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban, and I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you for joining the Commodore's crew. And before we get with this video, I will get this crap over with because there's been a few people getting kind of on me like yada 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 blah blah blah. So the following video will contain graphic images and situations depending upon whatever you recall about, aka pornography. No, I'm not going to be showing it, but I'll be talking about it. Sad to say. So viewer discretion is advised. Okay, now with that bullshit out of the way, you're probably thinking, what are we talking about? Like sex shit. I'll tell you what. As I told you guys in the past, I said if you guys find anything interesting, send it to me. I'll look at it and we'll talk about it. Well, I don't know if it's one person that keeps sending this shit or if it's a group of people, but there's somebody been sending me a bunch of. It's been several. This is the third one now. Loud House porn comics. The first two I didn't know they were porn. Not until I started looking at it. This third one I kind of figured it probably was. But after reading and shit, I thought it was kind of funny and kind of entertaining. So I guess I'll talk. I originally was not going to talk about it. Because with like the other two, you know, the Six Sisters in the Portal and the sister and brother, they started out normal enough. So I figured, oh, okay, this is going to be something that's going to be okay. But then all of a sudden, you know, it went into the shitter really fast. I'm thinking, wow. You know, especially with all the creatures from hell fucking all the older sisters, you know, Lori, Lenny, Luna, Luann, and Lynn Jr. Yeah. Yeah, Lucy had a lot of explaining to do for that one. Opening a portal from hell to the human world. Anyway, and the other one, like I said, brother and sister, basically, it's a Lincoln comic where basically Lincoln and Lynn screw each other. Yeah. Bah. Gross. Anyway, but this one has nothing really to do with incest shit or portals from hell. But I guess you could say it is about, I guess, supernatural sluts, I guess. You'll get the joke what I mean here in a moment. Anyway, this comic is called Bustings, is what it was called. And when I read the title and saw the picture that they had, I thought to myself, yeah, this ain't gonna end too well. But the first two pictures, it was the same image. The first image was dark and like it was night, dark, and the second one that was light. Picture was Lincoln, you know, with some of his ghost hunting gear, and behind him was this really busty, like, lady that looked like she was dressed in like Western era clothing. Yeah, I thought, but it looked like she was floating like a ghost or something. I thought, okay. And looked like where Lincoln was at, her tits were like right here behind his head. And she's looking down and just, you know, with this grin. And I thought, I can already imagine right now this is going to probably be porn. And I was right. It was porn. But I still read it. It was only like 5-6 pages. It wasn't really that long. Basically, then the way the comic starts, Lincoln and Lenny, I guess, were walking home from somewhere, and she says, has that house always been there? And it's like this creepy, rundown looking house. He's like, no, I don't remember being there. And then she's like, oh, we should go check it out. It'd be like Halloween in July or whatever. And he's like, you mean Christmas in July? And, you know, whatever. So, you know, they, of course, you know, they walk into his house. And, of course, his haunted house has, what you call, like I said, you know, uh, supernatural sluts, aka it is a haunted whorehouse. And you can act in the picture. You see a Dipper from Gravity Falls screwing one of these ghost girls, and the ghost girls are actually kind of pretty. I thought, wow, holy shit. And he was like, and Lincoln or whatever was like talking about, that this is better than Christmas in July. And he's like, treat or whatever, and then you see the one, like the one gal you see in the beginning or whatever. Well, and then yeah, her name was like Miss Buxom or something. I can't remember the name, but yeah, yeah. Uh, uh, yeah. And then there's a session of her giving Lincoln a hand job and then a blow job afterwards. And of course, yeah. And it gets really crazy. He fucks this ghost gal, which I don't blame him. She's nice, she's hot looking. Even for a cartoon, she's pretty good looking. And he's like, well, so this is what fucking ghost feels like. And it gets pretty damn intense, and then finally, she's like, whoa, I need to come back to Michigan more often. And she's like, here, one more thing. I put a notification on your phone when I come back on Halloween proper, I'm in the area. And then he's like, wow, this is the best ever. And then he's like, I wonder if Lenny had any fun. And of course, you see her getting fucked by Dipper, and she's like, best summer ween ever. It's a pretty crazy idea, actually. A haunted whorehouse with spectral, you know, spectral spooks, girls, ghost girls. It's kind of a clever idea. Whoever came up with it, I give them 2 thumbs up on it. I never would have thought of that, especially since you know, Lincoln being a ghost hunter, being a cadet of ARG, the Academy of really good ghost hunters. You know, so the one thing that really caught me off as Miss Buxom and Lincoln were doing the dirty. Their clothes were also doing the dirty too. Yeah, the clothes were fucking each other. The clothes were having sex as they were having sex. I thought, fuck. I thought, damn. I thought, okay, prepubescent kid, probably going to have to start, having, thoughts and stuff about what girls are actually for and stuff. And of course, if you remember being a preteen, a teen, raging hormones and shit, yeah. If you had a woman like that or whatever who said, I'm all yours or whatever, any guy would have just hopped on that shit and been like a jackrabbit. Oh, God. But, I thought it was decent. I thought it was really well drawn. Very well drawn. Uh, whoever drew it, whoever came up with it, I have to congratulate you. It wasn't bad. So, normally I'm always saying this shit's sick. I mean, yes, it is still gross because it's porn. It's still cartoon pornography. It's still kind of, out there, especially with an 11-year-old boy or whatever screwing this probably late 20s, early 30s gal, whatever, that's a ghost. And she's running a haunted whorehouse with other, you know, you know, supernatural sluts, basically. Harlem, haunted Harlem, cat house. But still, I mean, it was a clever idea. I thought it was a clever idea. Some parts of it was funny. Some parts kind of shocked me. Overall, it had the effect, you know. And if you guys want to see it, I'll put a link to the comic in the description below. And I actually seen someone actually post it on YouTube, like a video of the comic. But of course they cleaned it. They made a clean version where they edited all the stuff. I might go find that and put it in the link too if you guys want to see the clean version. But you guys want to see the unwashed, the unpasteurized version, you know, not the non-friendly version, the version that I saw. I'll leave that in the description below. You guys can go check it out at your own risk. But like I said at the beginning of the video, viewer discretion advised. Clicking the link down below, you know, is advised. Discretion is advised. If you're a child, even if you're a kid and you're watching this right now, you're probably thinking, what the hell? Don't watch my video, okay? If you're a child, don't watch this, even though it's loud houses, it's not for kids. This is not for kids. Sorry. But overall, I guess I'll give it 5 stars, I guess. You know, just, you know, the art was good, the story was kind of funny, and the ending was, I thought the ending was kind of clever too. And seeing the clothes fucking each other in the background, that was pretty funny too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope nobody takes any offense to this stuff I've been doing here lately, like with the reviews of these porn comics and crap. Like I said, people send me shit. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna talk about it. I mean, yeah, I wish whoever is sending this stuff to me would quit sending it to me, cause you know, I don't want to keep talking about porn and shit. I want to talk about other stuff, not porn per se, but you know, whatever. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will get to them. I will. And as always, if you're new to the channel and you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and become part of the Commodore's crew. Until next time, this is your friend Commodore Urban, saying have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you, and God bless. You take care now. Goodbye.